Welcome to another gig log. This is Nate within the Mix Light and Sound, and today we are back at Limerick Uncorked. So we'll be setting up for 2 acts today. There'll be the main act band that will be playing 3 sets, and then in between the sets there'll be an acoustic act playing. So we're looking at about roughly about 5 hours of entertainment time. And you can see we have the, I believe it's an Apex model stage. We'll be setting up on that. We'll be setting all our stuff side stage here. We're going to be using, like we did last year, just to keep things simple, we're going to be using the Meyer X40s, and we'll be center stacking some 828s, double 18s. Stay tuned. So the band's starting to arrive, and here's how we got the stage squared away. So everything is coming out of the distro that's in the main rack there. And we have our DL32, which is where we're doing all of our stage patching from. It's also where we're taking power from monitors. That's on its own circuit. We have stage power coming in, and I have a quad box here with a GFI built into it just for safety. And we're running a backline stringer and a frontline stringer here. 4 monitors, and that's the stage. All right, so the band's getting set up. We're going to have, looks like a 4-piece kit. So we're going to do kick, we're going to do snare top and bottom, and we got a rack tom and a floor tom. That'll take care of that. We'll have the hat, and we're just going to do 1 overhead for here. And then the rest of the back line is going to be 2 guitar amps, bass guitar. And then downstage, we're going to have keys. We're going to have a mic for the congas there. And we're going to have an acoustic guitar. So that'll take care of the one band. And then the singer-songwriter who is playing in between sets, we should have enough channels to give her a DI and her own vocal mic. So that way we can leave everything dialed in and she can just go right up and start playing, and vice versa as we kind of rinse and repeat through the day. The other thing I'm doing, because I had the time to do it, is to give myself a little home base here. So we're going to be running, I didn't pull it out yet, but we're going to be running our Waves mix controller with the mixing station. We're doing Wi-Fi. It's just a short jump, but this kind of gives me a spot out in front of the band where I can sit and I can mix. And before last year you saw the video, it was raining the whole time, so it didn't really make a lot of sense. We were just kind of tablet mixing and seeking shelter wherever we could find it. Mostly worked out of the trailer there. But this time, it's going to be a nice day, and yeah, we're going for it. And we're powering up our fit controller here. Going to search for the wing. There it is, connect. Coming in, and now we just have to turn on the Waves fit controller. And in a few seconds, it should connect right in. Boom, we're in. All right, now to test it for some sound. All right, so we're just about to kick off here. We got the band sound checked, and we're ready to roll. So try and get some footage as we go on throughout the day here.
Back on up here.
Second act is on. Again, just a vocal mic and acoustic guitar. We provided the patch cable and the DI.
Still talking about that one touchdown. Just to everyone going black. Going Bobcats on the other half of my hometown. They all got out. Somewhere north and somewhere.
So as you can see, it's a pretty big area with people dispersed throughout. You can still hear those X40s. Yeah, crowd's coming in. After going around and probably seeing all the vendors, they're starting to come hang out for the music. Right, and we're starting to get a bit of a crowd hanging around here. They got through after sampling. Now they're ready to hang out and watch the music. Coming down to the end.
All right, I need you girls to settle.
And just like that, we're touring down. No point of view this time because, as you might be able to see on film, it is starting to drizzle and there's a storm coming through. We are getting out just in time. So we got everything broken down in about, I would say about 45 minutes. Putting the last finishing touches on and we are off. So sorry for the shortness of this video, but hopefully this helps in some way. And with that, on to the next one. Thanks again. Bye.